And our final athlete on the beam, Amy
The last
Chow.
competitor now on beam, Amy Chow. So as long as she scores better than a 9.80, she will advance.
She had a little trouble there with her back layout.
But based on the way the scoring is going, that could be a major problem. She'll lose probably a 1/10 of a point there, and she really has very little room for error now, even though she's a very strong performer on the beam.
Now that really adds extra pressure in a competition like this. As consistent as Amy's been in the whole competition, as great she's doing, she has hit beam, and there's another mistake where it's going to count. It's going to be tough for her to score very high.
See, this routine is really kind of a new life or sudden death for Amy Chow, so.
Gym acro combination.
Now, if Amy Chow scores less than a 9.8 here, Moceanu and Bogunskaya would be tied for the 4th spot. In that instance, they would go back to all 4 judges' scores and add in the scores that were dropped.
Her dismount's really going to determine a lot about this score. She's doing a round off double twist. Nice landing. But there were some problems, Peter. She's going to have trouble scoring high on that.
We'll see what happens here. I'll be surprised if she scores better than 9.8.
Very interesting competition. The gymnasts who have been so strong throughout, just one bobble here and there, and they could miss the finals.
And here's her back layout step out. There's that one little bobble, not quite on. Now her dismount is a layout with 2 twists. She does it without any problem. She never seems to have much trouble with that dismount.
Amy Chow with a 9.85, so she survives.
The judges like what she was doing up there, so 9.85 puts her in.
Dominique Moceanu and Svetlana Bogunskaya do not make the cut. So the standings now, Shannon Miller, Amy Chow, Elena Piskun, and Dominique Dawes advance to the final rotation, the final floor. Let's head over now to Michelle Tafoya.
Svetlana Bogunskaya's 9.80 on beam was not enough to send you to the final floor, as we like to call it. What do you think happened up there?
Well, I'm not sure. I guess I was kind of a little bit nervous because it was a lot of pressure. But I did what I did what I could do, and I tried to do my best, and I guess I did it. But it's difficult to say what happened. You know, it's sport, and a sport can't be without mistakes.
Of the final 4 competitors on the floor,
yes.
What do you think of the field, and who do you like?
Well, to tell you the truth, I can't pick, the best one because I like all of them. They're all my friends, and I wish all of them the best of luck.
Congratulations on a great performance.
Thank you very much.
Coming up, the final 4 on the final floor. We'll be back with the last rotation in a moment. Back at the Mayo Civic Center in the Women's Professional Gymnastics Championship. Here's the competition order now for the final rotation. Once again, in reverse order of how they finished on the beam, Dominique Dawes will go first, followed by Elena Piskun, Amy Chow, and Shannon Miller. There's Svetlana Bogunskaya on the sidelines, did not make the cut for the final rotation. Kind of a surprise, particularly since we thought her beam routine was pretty good.
I really have to say I disagree with the judges as far as this is concerned. She was very, very clean, not many deductions, and I'm really going to miss seeing her on the floor. She's one of the best.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see her on the floor, but I think what's important is that I think she had all of her elements. She had all of her elements. She did them well, and I was very surprised because she had no visible bobbles or mistakes. She stuck her landing, so it's too bad that she didn't make it into that next round. We're still going to have 4 great performers on floor, something really to look forward to. But it would have been nice also to see a very unique performance on floor from Bogunskaya.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 1996
Once again,
Olympic
first up on
bronze
the
medalist on the floor,
Dominique Dawes. She won the bronze medal on the floor in Atlanta. One of the gymnasts to score a perfect 10 on floor last week. And a reminder, you will hear lyrics in the music in this rotation.
The lyrics of Aretha Franklin. Respect. This routine is a lot of fun for the crowd, choreographed by Linda Johnson.
There's her full-in pike. Hey, no problem. Little step on the landing, but I think she's glad to get that over with her little ankle injury.
Now what's important coming up is to see if she's going to do her double tumbling pass. She didn't do it at the last competition. Here she starts, round off, 2 whips. Double twist, punch front, here she goes. Classic Dominique. That's such a great series. I think she knows that she needed that to win this competition.
No question.
Dominique, such a terrific performer. She is currently appearing on Broadway in Greece.
And she's not alone on Broadway because Wendy with us here is in the performance of Candide on Broadway. Just saw her and it was great.
You can see how important lyrics are to these routines. It really lets the audience and the gymnasts have a lot of fun.
Here's her final tumbling pass. Hey, double pike. Look at that. With that hurt ankle, she's doing really well. This is going to be a great scoring routine.
Dominique Dawes, the 4-time national champion on floor. Tough to go first, though, in a final rotation such as this with just 4 competitors.
I think the big concern was with that ankle injury. Can she do her trademark tumbling? And yes, she did. There's a round-off whip, whip, back handspring, double full. Watch this, punch front, and keeps on going into another tumbling pass. We all expect that from Dominique, and she keeps on producing.
And the score for Dawes, a 9.85, so the judges leave some room for the final 3 competitors. Dominique getting a little work done now on her injured ankle.